Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Snowforce 2026. Kind of want to give you an update on modification that was done to the intake tube. It looks like, to be honest, it looks like it did its job, and I drove it out. I drove her around today. I had some errands to run, and all of a sudden, I just realized, wow, it really, really did its job. I mean, it's got a way to breathe now. It has a way to breathe. Other than tonight, I had to reroute the hoses. Rerouted it and kind of cleaned it up a little bit better. But, to answer that question, yes, it looks like it works. It really does. I don't know why they didn't come out with the engineering for that car. I don't know if they make parts or tubes or whatever for this car, but I gotta say, damn. For the amount of money I spent, I'd say, with that custom DIY, it's a custom DIY cold air intake for that truck. This car. Sorry, my bad. Just tired. But it was a custom, like, whoever didn't really do it for Santa Fe's. Come on. Yeah, I think they missed out on it. I had the same thing as a Sonata. It's a 2.4 liter Sonata that was, yeah, in the previous gens, but these cars, they're very customizable. They are very, very customizable. My thing, yeah, this video is on this, just the cold air intake. What I did to it. Putting that valve in there. To tell you the truth, I had to zip tie it down. I took about 4 different zip ties to make sure it was held in place. So, because the problem was, if you don't have it seated in there correctly, I didn't have it seated. Then I drilled the hole a little too big, and then it just like, but since I zip tied it, it looks like it stayed in place. So, looks like I was pretty happy with that. So, yeah. But anyway, I was just wanting to kind of give you guys an update on what was going on with the changes I was doing with Scarlett, and that, she has came a very, very long way. She may not be pretty on the outside, but you know what? At the end of the day, she's still my baby. She's still my baby, no matter what. This thing runs and drives like a champ every single fucking day. I check her oil, make sure it's all good, and etc. But a car like her, yeah, you're not gonna get another. This Santa Fe, I was very, very lucky at this point. There's not many of these sports out there left, so I'm just thinking, you know what? She's a rare gem. She's very, very rare car. At first when I bought her, it just, yeah. But I'm trying to put focus on the intake, but I'm trying to, yeah, a little bit of, I don't know, my head's a little over, but yeah, it's just been, this car's just been phenomenal. Really has been really phenomenal. It's changed every aspect of, finally got the car I really wanted. But, design, and so it kind of paid off within 4 years. I was like, thanks to my mom, I had some help, but I had some help, and it wasn't like 4 years, cut down to 4 years, and like, wow, the car's paid off, and it's like, yeah, but no, I think I'm just gonna keep making content with this car. Um, I got some bigger plans in the near future for this thing. Probably make some more power, and probably try to see what kind of suspension setup I can get with this car. I mean, I like to lower it a little bit, just a little bit. I mean, she doesn't sit badly now, but I just want to lower it a little bit. I did everything that I possibly could to it just as it sits right now, but I mean, they make, eventually I'm gonna have to get into the coil struts and all that stuff, but I gotta say, Scarlett has came a very long way from the first day I brought her home, and I just like, I'm glad I made this choice. I don't regret. Trading my Jeep in. I don't regret her. Forget that stupid son of a bitch. But this thing, I'll take it any day. Any day of the fucking week. But thank you all to support this channel, and I appreciate it. I mean, most of you don't get to see a Santa Fe Sport like this running around like you see here daily. You see most of them, like most owners, they really don't take care of these things. I mean, they say, oh, they got, it's like, you know what? I think it's the owner's fault, to be honest. I think it's the people's and the owner's faults for not taking care of these fucking things. Not doing their fucking research before you go out and buy a fucking car. And that is what I'm gonna nail most of these people on. I say, I don't care if you do watch it or not. I'm not creating it. I'm not creating it for lovers. I'm just creating it because this is what this channel is all about. It's about Hyundai Santa Fe Sports. It's about these third gens. I mean, it's a time cap. She is a fucking time capsule. Like, look at this. Like, yes, other than the custom seats, but that is a custom radio that was recently put in. If you guys are asking about radios, I know this, I'm gonna be a little bit off topic. I mean, I'm just gonna change it. I'm gonna just go ahead and change it, and change it when I do put this on, when I upload it. But well, yeah, like, look how nice and easy and simple this car is. Like, look at it. Like, you don't get to see a car. You really don't. So, to go out there to tell you all that, I got a time capsule. I got a fucking time capsule. And I have a third gen that, you know what? She came straight out of Huntington, Pennsylvania, which isn't too far away from here, from where I'm living. But story is great on both of these rigs. On my other one too, but it's a whole different channel. But, the heart and soul that went into this poor car, I mean, it may not be pretty. I mean, she doesn't have to be pretty to get me back and forth to work. But, I mean, yeah. All the work between spark plugs, modifications, all of it. Yes, all of it. I don't know. I feel like this car is just part, and this car and that truck is just a part of me. That'd be too hard for me to get rid of. Way too hard for me to get rid of. And, no matter what, I mean, I always will find a way to save this car. Because if it goes down, I'll go down with it. I'll go down with it. Because, she was my very, very first car that ever went in and got in on my own without having my parents or anybody with me. But I made some, it weren't so great, but hey, I learned some things. My credit score was a little bit better. Yeah, I could have got a better interest rate, but that's who we live and learn in this world. So, I gotta say, I'm very thankful for Scarlett. I mean, this car had a beating, been through a lot of beatings. She had a front bumper replaced. That's how she even got her fucking name, because some dumb bitch decided to run her into the utility room that morning, and I would say, you motherfucking bitch. I would have killed her ass, but I just say, no, I didn't have time to deal with the bitch. But she was a bitch. But anyway, I want to put this out there on the channel that the breather does work. That little modification I did does work. So, anyway, well, this video is going to be a little bit of a mixture. And, I'm sorry I got so emotional, but, that's how it rolls. And, yeah. But anyway, if you have any comments, questions, leave it down in the comment down below. And if there's any ideas that you want to bring to this channel, or any ideas that you can feed me, and what else I can do, let me know. Alright? Thank you all. Have a good night. Bye now.